with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So that was fucking fun. And now I'm cooked, but Jesus Christ, that was fun. That was one of the very few times since I've quit drinking that I've had genuine sober fun. Like, not just me saying I had a good time, but inside my heart is crying. I mean, genuine fucking fun. It was a good day today. So there was a bunch of shit on today, but who gives a fuck about that? Let's go to the main fucking course. So one of the events today was the Borat, or I don't know what the fuck it was called. I'm still not too sure what the Borat is. So I'm going to do my best here. I think what the Borat is I really have no fucking idea. All these fucking Indian things are weird as fuck. I think I got told that it is the bride accepting the husband into the family. I don't know. I don't know what it symbolically meant, but in practice, what the Borat is a lot of fucking Indians dancing their way down the street with fucking drums and singing, and it's a real fucking vibe. So this is where it gets good for me. One of the groom's uncles is a vintage car collector, and he has bought like 5 of his vintage cars to the wedding. He's got his combi van here, mint condition. He's got some fucking 1954 Dodge. He's got some old Buick. I don't know what year that was. And he had a pink 1924 Chevy Superior. I'm talking 2 years away from being a 100-year-old car, and nothing has changed in this car. He's kept it exactly how it was fucking bought, except for the pink. So for the Borat, the plan was the groom was going in one car, the bride was going in another car, and we were just going to drive all the way to the wedding venue. It's about 1 kilometer, maybe a little bit more, with the drums playing and the dancing and everyone having a good fucking party. But the problem was there wasn't someone to drive the pink car until the Boyle. The Boyle, who has had his full license for almost 2 years now, put his hand up to drive a car that's probably worth 250,000, I would say. Maybe more around the 500,000. I don't think there's too many of these fuckers left. I would like to know how much it's fucking worth too. So anyway, I put my hand up. The uncle's like, "Are you sure you want to drive it?" I'm like, "Yeah, definitely." He's like, "All right, I'll take you for a test run and then you can jump in it." So we go to this car and it had the roof on at the time. Look it up. Look up a 1924 Chevy Superior. Just Google that shit. So I jump in and it's not built for a strapping 6'1.5" Australian beast. It's made for little 1920s men. The roaring fucking 20s men. They were tiny, those cunts. So I jump in with this uncle. I can barely squeeze in. My head is touching the roof. Like I'm fully hunched over on this test run. Oh, before that, I'll go back. This fucking thing, it's a 3-gear. That's how many gears it's got. It can get to the speed of about 50k an hour if you're fucking redlining it. So it's got reverse and then 3 gears. And the foot pedals, it goes on your right is the brake. The far right is your brake. Then there's another pedal, and that's your clutch on the left. And then in the middle, there's this round fucking thing in between the brake and the clutch, and that's your accelerator. So you're fucking all over the shop. You're accelerating with this little round foot pedal in between the brake and the clutch. It's a little bit of a fucking spin out, but I've driven cranes, mate. I'm a craney. I'm not worried about that. You just put me in something with a fucking motor and I'll get the thing moving. Don't worry about that. Arrgh. No, I was a little bit nervous. I filmed all this as well. This is going to be a sweet driving vlog. It's going to be the sweetest driving vlog. So anyway, I went for a test run. I could drive it pretty easily, but boy, was the thing hard to move. There's no power steering in the 1924 Chevy Superior. And the thing is fucking heavy. It's not fucking fiberglass. And also the brakes, it's pretty much like Fred Flintstone. You might as well cut a hole in the floor of the fucking car and stick your foot out, because that's about as good as the brakes were doing. So I literally test drove it for about a minute and 30 seconds, and the uncle's like, "You good to go?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go. Don't worry about it. I was a little bit nervous as well, but I also didn't want to continue the test drive for too long, just in case I fucked up something. And he was like, "No, I can't let this guy drive my fucking pride and joy." So I wanted to show him I could drive a little bit. I did crunch second gear once, though. He wasn't too happy about that. But I just wanted to get out. I didn't want anything to jeopardize my driving this fucking car for the Borat. I didn't even know what the Borat was at the time. So then a couple of hours later, the Borat begins, and we all get given these fucking turbans. There were red turbans and pink turbans. You wore the pink turban if you're at the wedding from the bride's side, and the red from the groom. So I got fucking schnazzed up in my pink fucking turban, and then the drummers walk in. Everyone's dancing. It was just fucking energetic as fuck. Everyone just knew to kick off. No one was drunk either. No one was drinking. And it was just electric atmosphere. It was fucking crazy. I was loving it. So this is just before we were about to go for the drive. Then the bride and the groom come out. They start dancing. Everyone's whooping and yelling and screaming like it's full party atmosphere. And then everyone gets led out to the cars. The groom jumps in his car. I jump into the pink Chevy. I turn her over. Everyone's dancing around the cars. The bride's in the back seat. She's standing up. She's dancing. Like everyone's fucking just on another level, just excited. And I caught it. So we're driving along and I'm just fucking hands off the wheel, dancing as well. Like a $500,000 car. I don't know how much they are, but it seems expensive. And I have a total of like 3 minutes of driving experience with it. And I'm driving it with no hands on the steering wheel. I'm fucking dancing. Everyone's dancing. I'm just getting fucking caught in the fucking tidal wave of excitement. And nothing bad happened, but I did press the accelerator a couple of times while I was dancing and not concentrating. And then I went to go press the brake, and it wasn't the brake, it was something else, and I almost crashed it twice. Not because of incompetence, because of overexcitement, but I didn't crash it. That's the point, and no one besides myself knows that I almost crashed it either. So we drive for about 1 kilometer to the wedding hall. I'm only going like 2 kilometers per hour, which is actually harder to do than driving at about fucking 20, because I can't stall the fucker. So I'm fucking riding that clutch, baby, riding that 1924 clutch. And then eventually, because we're going so goddamn slow, the thing overheats and it stops. The pump is no longer pumping petrol into the engine, because there's nothing to cool the engines down in 1924 except for fucking wind. And I wasn't going fast enough to get that wind going. So then once it stopped, that's not a problem, because we do have like about 400 Indians. So they just got behind it and start pushing and dancing and kicking. I'm steering. Everyone's loving it. It was a great fucking day. I loved it. My 2 kids were in the seat next to me, my son and my daughter. I was It was fucking good day. It's really fucking impressive how fucking enjoyable and fun this partying is sober. This Indian wedding partying is actually fucking fun. It's an energy thing, I think. You've got those drums going, you got the dancing, you got the singing, you got the Chevy. It was fucking a really good day. And then the Borat finished, and there was like 4 other things that just fucking wiped me. They were boring as shit, actually, the other things. It was just photos and whatever. Who cares? All I care about is my pink fucking turban and my pink Chevy. That was good fucking fun. but the shit after the Borat lasted 6 hours. So I am completely fucking cooked now. I took all the footage of the Chevy and the Borat and shit like that. So when I get an opportunity to throw that together, I'll be putting it up on my YouTube channel. That is Boyle Comedy on YouTube. And it's on Instagram now if you want to fucking go check it out as well. But I'm cooked. It's late. I've got to get up early tomorrow morning for the actual wedding ceremony. And I'm just about ready for this wedding to end as well. So I'm going to go and I'll see you the fuck later.